Welcome to Documented Strange, where every story is not only terrifying, but verified. Some stories whisper about things in the shadows, but tonight's story? It happened in broad daylight, with radar, video, eyewitnesses, and an official Pentagon admission. This is the real-life account of what happened when trained U.S. Navy personnel encountered something not from this world. This is the 2004 USS Nimitz UFO encounter, the Tic Tac incident. The date was November 14, 2004. The place, 100 miles off the coast of Southern California. The USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group was conducting routine training exercises in the Pacific Ocean. On board were some of the Navy's most elite personnel, including members of the VFA-41 Black Aces, a squadron flying the FA-18F Super Hornet, one of the most advanced fighter jets in the world at the time. These were not rookies. They were the best-trained pilots in the world, operating billion-dollar systems with precision. For several days leading up to the encounter, the USS Princeton, a guided missile cruiser in the strike group, had been tracking strange objects on radar. These objects appeared at 80,000 feet, then descended to sea level in less than a second. That's not just fast, it's impossible. Nothing we know of can move like that without vaporizing from the G-forces alone. At first, the crew thought it was a glitch, but when it kept happening, they recalibrated the radar systems, and the readings remained exactly the same. Whatever was out there, it was real, and it was defying the known laws of physics. On November 14th, 2 Super Hornets were launched from the Nimitz. One of them was piloted by Commander David Fravor, a highly experienced pilot with over 16 years of service and thousands of flight hours. He and his wingman were vectored to a location where the radar had picked up something strange. As they approached, they saw it. Hovering just above the ocean's surface was a white, oblong object, roughly 40 feet in length. It was smooth, seamless, with no wings, no windows, no exhaust, nothing. The ocean below it churned violently, as if something massive was submerged just beneath. Fravor began a slow descent to get a closer look. As he did, the object began to mirror his movements, rising in tandem, like it was aware of him. Then, without warning, it shot away. Not gradually, not with acceleration, just gone. It disappeared in less than a second. It accelerated like nothing I've ever seen, Fravor later said in interviews. It was gone in the blink of an eye. His wingman confirmed the same. Both of them were left stunned, trying to process what they had just witnessed. When they returned to the carrier, a second flight was sent out, this time equipped with an advanced infrared targeting system called ATFLIR. What they captured on video has since become one of the most famous pieces of UFO footage ever released. A grainy black and white object darting across the screen, seemingly defying wind resistance, inertia, and known aerodynamic principles. In the video, one of the pilots can be heard shouting, "There's a whole fleet of them! Look on the ASA!" Another voice yells, "My gosh, they're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots to the west." Then the most chilling line of all, "Look at that thing. It's rotating." The Pentagon would later confirm the authenticity of this video, along with 2 others, in 2020. The U.S. Department of Defense formally declassified the footage and acknowledged that these objects, now officially termed UAPs, or unidentified aerial phenomena, were real. And more importantly, they remain unexplained. Commander Fravor wasn't alone. Other Navy personnel, pilots, radar operators, and technicians came forward to share similar experiences during the Nimitz encounter. Their accounts were consistent, professional, and deeply unsettling. The object displayed capabilities no known aircraft on Earth could match. Instantaneous acceleration, hypersonic speed with no sonic boom, anti-gravity behavior, and the ability to seemingly vanish. There were no wings, no propulsion trail, no heat signature, and it responded intelligently to military aircraft. Was it a foreign adversary with breakthrough tech? The Pentagon said no. The capabilities went far beyond anything the US, China, or Russia had then, or even now. So what was it? A secret black project? An unknown natural phenomenon? Or the most compelling evidence yet that we're being watched by something non-human? The 2004 USS Nimitz encounter remains one of the most thoroughly documented, multi-witness, radar-verified UFO incidents ever recorded. With official video, military testimony, and government confirmation, it has become the gold standard for serious UAP investigation. Whatever the truth may be, one thing is certain. Something was out there. Something advanced. Something we couldn't catch. And it left behind a trail of evidence that still haunts the Pentagon to this day. Subscribe to Documented Strange for more terrifying, verified encounters that defy the laws of nature and remind us that the unknown is always closer than we think.